almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, one of the best flyweights in the world, Alexa Grasso, has touched down on the canvas as round one gets underway here. And unlike the early stages of Alexa Grasso's career, now she has any number of different methods in which she can attack you. She even talked in the fighter meeting this week about getting her grappling going early. So we understand the jab, the boxing proficiency. I think Grasso might wrestle and grapple here tonight.
Well, that is as good a combination as we have seen from her on the feet, and she's doing it against another striker. Pretty impressive.
She's doing it against a high-level kickboxer, but she's got her opponent going backwards, and she can do that if she continues to string these combinations together, making her opponent react opposed to leading the dance.
Grasso gets caught with that punch. Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her leg.
Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Silva. So just over 20 total strikes have landed now for Alexa Grasso. 2 minutes have gone by here, round one.
Nice kick.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Grasso.
Putting those punches together, she lands a nice combo up top.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
You can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Another nice kick by her there, and as a lot of fighters will say, no pad on the foot.
No pad on the foot, and no shin guards to protect you. She is blasting her opponent right now.
Oh, the front kick gets through for her there. How about it?
She's doing a great job of mixing up her techniques. Not only throwing kicks to the legs and body, but also coming right up the middle with that teep kick.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that when she is this. Free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with. Beautiful body kick lands.
All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land it. Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot, land. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Oh, whoa, both landed. Now we're going.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting that body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets long.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Oh, man. Any body kick may finish this fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle. Oh, nice.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Oh, great block there. Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're two more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Use every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Beautiful leg kick.
Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively. Oh, that kick.
10 minutes in the can. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly very... All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Which partner is able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Well, new round, same result as she continues to attack the body. All right, so a lot of blood becoming a factor now as she continues to attack that cut.
You know, I remember when the cut first happened, you saw her smile. Like, okay, I got her now. Now I'm in my zone. But now all this blood, you can see she's almost having a great time because every time she hits her, the blood flies. She can see the effect of the strikes. It is perfect for this young lady, this crazy young lady, because she loves doling out punishment.
Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Grasso's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. There's that kick. Nice crack there.
Jab is on point right now.
Grasso's kick looked like it might have been a good one, but it gets blocked. Whiffs on the right hand.
Oh, big head kick.
Less than a minute now to go in the round. Man, And she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight. And look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Come on.
What a great block. She's really on point tonight.
Waning seconds of this fight. Well, the fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Official
after
decision
3
now in
rounds, we go to the
buff
judges'
has.
scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Alexa Grasso!